All right. Welcome everybody to another round of 16 match of United States Cup. I'm your streamer slash commentator, Fern Cheese, finally getting back to the OSU tournament community here after 5 months of being absent. Very excited to be staffing this tournament finally as an active member. And yeah, we're gonna have the 17 Nevada versus the Tennessee Oklahoma, both winning their round of 32 matches, both 5-0, both 5-0 sweeps in both their matches. So hoping to see a very competitive matchup between Nevada and Oklahoma here. Introduce the teams here from Nevada. We have Mongoose, AJ, Champ Q, Cloud Paul, Freaky Player in the lock. And from the side of Oklahoma, we got Mr. Jeffrey 858. Probably I'm just gonna shorten it like that for commentary purposes. The skill sets here. As far as Oklahoma goes, they seem to be very strong on the a lot of the game and on the along with some of the team control and so you can see Oklahoma probably pretty strong on some of the game, like that Numa one's quite consistent for being a 2-minute map, but still pretty like some of like huge disk spikes or huge PI sections where there's a straight up jump consistency. I'll probably expect them to play pretty well on No Mod 4. And DT1, they did get top score on DT1 last weekend, so probably see a potential pick from that, or get quite a good read on the skill sets, but comparing a lot of the Nevada and Oklahoma from round 16, so far most of the maps I've seen Oklahoma and Nevada play from round of 32. It looks like Oklahoma's been outperforming Nevada in this match, so yeah, I think it's a good read on like how both teams are hitting maps. No one played heading to last weekend. So 2 or 3 months later, we're probably not too many players in here. Shouldn't 3 months free, but there's 2 the first 6 songs. Still in the lobby, just not playing it. Yeah, this is an inside tech map. 67%. But yeah, nothing above 70 as probably expected from a 10-star map here. Just to warm up. Certainly no 10-star maps in any of the pools even comes on for USC. Probably 8.2. Welcome. Certainly no concern where it all comes to that pretty much comes down to it's not hard they're going to be trying to this. Definitely a lot of energy being used up there. Either player was going to take away on things. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I really kind of like the best ones here. I was on the IPG itself. Certainly not something players want to do before getting into a pretty serious match. Oh my god, these slide patterns. There's no way to hit them. Wrapping up here in a second. Graveyard map, so probably not going to be seeing this ranked anytime soon. But it is a pretty dope map. I could see this being like, yeah, an open rank 1v1 maybe. All right, and that will actually start to take us into the pick and ban phase. And although we already did roles, we haven't decided the pick and ban yet. Or yeah, the picking and banning placement there. But it looks like Nevada will be going with the second strength, so they put quite, they placed quite high from around 30 most of the most around 30 teams. Now again, this is also something very special here, so it's going to be a little bit different once we go up in the star range. Game's a bit louder than me. Okay, I just changed it in OBS, so hopefully it's I come across a little bit louder. I try not to speak too loud here. Welcome to the All right, looks like got no ban here. Countdown finish. And it looks like I got someone joining in here in the chat. How's it going, James? Oh wait, it's in the stream. Never mind. Oh, it looks like we finally got the DT2 ban coming out of Oklahoma. I believe that's the speed / stamina map there that got banned out. So that's going to be taken away by Oklahoma. It's going to be Nevada's ban here. I can see something like No Mod 4 ban. That is I think it's kind of going to be one of the harder maps in the pool to FC. No Mod 4. Strip flow wall, it's just demon all flow control, aim control, fin control, so it's just one hell of a map to play. As being kind of one of the lower star rating maps, but the star rating doesn't do it justice. Alright, now we're gonna be still waiting on Nevada's ban there. They said as far as the maps that both Nevada and Oklahoma played in round of 32, I think it's about 3 or 4 maps that they both played, and Oklahoma's I think outperformed them on all of them from round of 32. So I think the ban choice should probably be a little bit obvious here for Nevada, but they're gonna be going with Hidden 1, kind of the funky A map there. And it's going to be Nevada's first pick. And you see the speed come out. I can see a No Mod 5 pick coming out here from Nevada as Oklahoma banned DT2. But that decision's going to slowly rely on them. I can also see the Fremont 3 also getting picked out. Kind of one of the mechanics heavy map here. Or a high DPM maps to get picked from here. And I feel like I should also mention that, yeah, we're playing on the Hippo Cup stream here, but we're not looking at Hippo Cup, we're looking at United States Cup. When all the states decided to play at the exact same time. Obviously, 4th of July is probably a big reason why we have a lot of matches going on around 1 to 4 UTC. Looks like I've yet to get the pick from Nevada yet. I think the countdown is coming to an in here real quick. About 10 seconds left here for a pick. A little bit stalling on both teams. Probably getting distracted by the Mexico and England World Cup match going on right now, and looks like one of my guesses was right. Okay. Looks like having some sound issues here. I'm gonna have to restart, so give me a quick second here to reboot the map. Sorry about that, everyone, but hopefully we should be getting the map here soon. Okay, got the paper in the map hole. All right, don't gotta restart anything, and it looks like we're finally about to get in our first map here. Free mod 3 is just gonna be, yeah, it's your typical. Oh man, I forgot what you call the song style. Something core map. Or, yeah. I've been out of the OC scene for too long. But yeah, it's gonna be, I believe, 240 BPM if I remember correctly. But yeah, it is a free mod, so we need a one hit and one hard rock, and the third person can either go no mod or whatever they choose to. But we got our first 6 in here: Cloudpaw, Orgus, Freak Player from the Mattis side, and from Oklahoma, their roster is gonna be Mr. Jeffrey, 858, and TTV UFO, or just gonna call him UFO for commentary purposes. And so far, just one break coming out of Mr. Jeffrey there on the no mod, but still got 5 FCs on the board right now with a 30,000 point lead for Nevada, capitalizing off that early break from Mr. Jeffrey, but has since recovered, so certainly not going to be a deal breaker for Oklahoma if there were a potential comeback for them. And yeah, this is round 16. It is best out of 9, first to 5 to win the match. Looks like some of that score difference is starting to come down a little bit from that break from Freaky Player. Did not see why he broke on. Trying to pay attention to all 6 players at once. Kind of hard here, especially when I have not been doing it for a while. But it looks like we do find another break from Mr. Jeffrey. And oh, never mind. Looks like that was just a Boncho break. Looks like to be a real break from Orgus, and it's now going to be a 50K score lead for Oklahoma going into his first pick from Nevada, nonetheless. So potential breakpoint here for Oklahoma as we're approaching the halfway point in the map. Unfortunately, we're getting some Boncho lag here. Yeah, this is very unfortunate. I don't want to kind of reset the client here, but it looks like I might have to. It's kind of going on too much. And unfortunately, we're going to be missing out on a bunch of the map. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed a whole quarter there. Don't know what's going on, but it's almost a 300K lead for Oklahoma here. Looks like still double FC on 858 and UFO. And no FCs on the side of Nevada. Only a 500 combo and 400 combo from Orgus and Freaky Player. Freaky Player going to be dropping once again. Mr. Jeffrey going to trade that break, but still a double FC from Oklahoma here. And I think we're at the point of no return here. Not much map left to go. And yeah, this is just a top-notch performance here from Oklahoma, from both 858 and UFO. I believe from the rankings from round 32, Oklahoma was like 3rd seed, and oh my god, I don't know what's going on with 858's cursor, but they totally, I don't know, their nervous system just went up, their heart rate just went up drastically going to that last little spaced aim parts there. Finger control, float control part at the last. Does not get the FC, 3 misses on the last pattern, but still a 900K score is certainly a very tough score. And I believe UFO did secure the FC. Unfortunately, left the lobby as soon as the before the ranking screen showed up. I believe that was an FC. Let me just see if I can just confirm that there.
So here in the ghetto in Mexico.
No, yeah, that was an S rank. Just a 1-mil score. UFO also top score in the lobby there with the sole FC in the lobby. Yeah, with the break point from Oklahoma, I don't know if they pull out the, you know, aim, but it looks like they're gonna be just going rating. This hidden 2 is not too crazy of a hidden 2, not too reading heavy. It is ARA, of course, so there will obviously be reading involved, but For the most part, it's not a like a too difficult hard hitting two considering. I'm surprised to see them have viewership here. 31 people with what, three other matches going on. Now it's been like 50 minutes since the first two matches at 1 UTC, so I can see those already being finished up here. So welcome in everybody. It's currently 1-0 in favor of Oklahoma, going to Oklahoma's first pick after coming off a break point from Fremont 3 with a double FC. So yeah, Oklahoma is definitely going to be a tough contender here, I think, in USC. They're just putting up a very dominant performance from round 32. And it looks like they start off pretty strong at round of 16. So although they're a C10, it is based off average rank, I believe, at the time of that sign up. So it's not like you know, we had a proper qualifiers here for USC. I don't think we ever did. I think it was always based off average rank. So yeah, Oklahoma definitely looking like a at least top 5 contender here in USC. And we do see players entering along here. Looks like we have our other 6 here. Looks like we do see the lock sub in here for Nevada and referee coming in here for Oklahoma. And it looks like we see the good luck have funs in the chat, and we're gonna get hidden to started. On average, this map pool is pretty long. There are a couple of maps under the 3 minutes, but then when reviewing the map pool, I saw the TB was a 9-minute, almost 10-minute Dematory map. I was like, okay, I don't think I gotta review that to kind of know what kind of map that is. That's definitely USC coded, having a 9-minute tiebreaker in the earlier rounds. That's certainly nothing new. I do get the early break from Cloud Hall. And kind of like an accuracy too. I don't know if Cloud Hall is just a third player just here to fill in, or it's just got a little nervous there in the beginning. But it looks like they have recovered though, so. Accuracies here, not too strong here from Oklahoma. They're averaging around 95. Whereas from Nevada, you do have Orgus and Lock with pretty strong accuracies from the side of Nevada. So, and that will give them that 50K score difference. And yeah, they're actually holding 3 pretty strong combos. Just got the early miss from Cloud Paul in the beginning 10 seconds, where we see multiple breaks coming from Oklahoma from Jeffrey and referee. Oh, do find a drop of FC from the lock, but I think Orgus holding on to FC should be good enough, especially when their FC is a 99 against Oklahoma's 98% FC. Should keep them in the lead for a good bit, but we do have pretty strong supporting combos from both Mr. Jeffrey and referee supporting UFO here for Oklahoma. So it is a pretty contentious battle here. Oh, the one supporting combo from Nevada. Both supporting combos from Nevada find a break. And it's really all up to Orgus to try to hold on to this FC, but unfortunately it's not good enough with the high accuracy and the FC. Oklahoma will be taking the lead here and growing it pretty expeditiously. They're already 48K in the lead with all good recovery combos, supporting combos from Jeffrey and referee. They're both 400 plus, while UFO still holds on to that FC. Do find another break coming out of the lock, and it's not over yet. Still got a third of the map left. If anything were to happen to either of these FCs, that will certainly tip the scales in either direction. Unfortunately, on the little cut stream pattern, Orgus will be finding a miss, and only to be traded by one of the supporting combos from Oklahoma, Jeffrey, and not the FC. And still got a quarter of the map left. Don't want to come out, but it is a quarter mil in the lead for Oklahoma. And the note density, I don't think it's just there. So this might be a consolidated break point for Oklahoma. We'll be getting 2-0 here. And yeah, they can just ride out this last fifth of the map. I don't foresee a potential comeback here with what's left. You know, Cloudhall does have a very good 500 combo, but that's going to be overshadowed by supporting combo of Referee from Oklahoma. And yeah, UFO looking to get the second FC, goes from the free mod 3 speed to the hidden 2 reading. What a well-rounded player for Oklahoma. And yeah, this guy for sure plays tournaments. I can see him dominating 1v1 tournaments with this wide array of a wheelhouse that they have. And yeah, that's another 1,000,000-point score there from UFO, getting Oklahoma's second point on the board. Yes, A, B, and C streams were used, and yeah, T1G just did not feel like setting up a a USAD stream. So yes, we have utilizing Hippo Cup, and luckily I'm still a mod on here, so then I have to rush to get privileges and set things up. Oh man, that's how I know it's been a while. I forgot to put the band command here for those who want to know. It looks like it is using Hippo Cup. Alright, it's gonna be Nevada's pick here. They've been beating on speed, beating on reading. What did it go here? Because Oklahoma's pretty strong on aim. Quite a bit of skill sets here. After seeing that hidden 2 performance, you know, I know Oklahoma can read. There was no hidden 2 plays from round of 32, so hard to say. I mean, I've seen no hard rock from Oklahoma, so Nevada could potentially kind of tread the water there with hard rock 1. It looks like we're going with, which is. It's light. It's as described from Dot. It's light tech and aim, which I agree. But this is a very popular song. I've played different map set of this, and yeah, it's pretty much aim with the light tech, not too hard slider patterns. I do gotta watch on some of the key eyes there, and the aesthetics. And of course, the added difficulty from the Hard Rock 1 obviously is going to make it a bit harder. I think, don't know what the English name of this song was. I remember there being an English name for this. I just can't remember what it was. But yeah, I've not played this particular map set before. Alright, did we see UFO in here again? Looks like Cloudfall is going to be staying in for Nevada. Do still see referee in here for Oklahoma. Yeah, obviously, I think, what did UFO play? I forgot what mod he played. 3 mod 3. Let me check that. They were playing on hidden, so we might not see UFO in here for Hard Rock 1 potentially. We see A58. Oh, we do see UFO after all, and it looks like Orguz, believed to be Nevada's main, gonna be sticking around here for Hard Rock 1, with only AJ subbing in here. And seeing the good looks in the chat here, gonna be getting this underway here real quick. And yeah, getting started in. Waiting for 858 to load into the lobby. And yes, Hard Rock 1 underway. Like I said, this is not too crazy of a Hard Rock 1 pick. I'm a little bit surprised on some. I believe Data did pull most of this. I'm kind of surprised to see kind of like standard pull in here, and for USC, I know for the no mods, it's not quite slothful here, but this is kind of typically what you see in other tournaments. And so far, so good for both Nevada and Oklahoma. We do see 6 FCs still remain on the board, and unfortunately, on the circular pattern, space pattern, do be finding a break from Cloud Ball with the trade from Jeffrey though. So still mono y mono, pretty even. Only a 8K difference, I believe, just favoring the accuracy. Yes, averaging 98 on Nevada and 97 for Oklahoma. So they'll be taking that lead regardless of the breaks there. But we do see consecutive breaks come from Jeffrey, so that will give Nevada the slight combo advantage there. And we do find a break from UFO, the first break that we'll see from UFO all match with the third map, and still 2 FCs on side Nevada. This pick definitely looking a lot stronger now than the other 2 picks from Nevada. Looks like Nevada's gonna be looking to get the first point on the board with this Hard Rock 1. Still got the supporting combo from Cloud Paul with a 97% accuracy. This map isn't all too hard to hack, even with the Hard Rock, so not surprised here to see pretty relatively high accuracies. And a double break coming from Nevada. Both AJ and Cloud Paul won the FCs. And yeah, it's gonna be a 1v1 match between Orguz and 858. Only 2 players with FCs, and there is a pretty good supporting combo coming from Mr. Jeffrey. Unfortunately, Mr. Jeffrey breaks, and also 858. No more FCs from the side of Oklahoma, and really no advantage here from Oklahoma whatsoever to do anything about this 140k score difference. And Orguz, the Nevada main, still FC in Hard Rock 1 as we go into the slower part of the map here, just dishing out more score for Nevada. Do see another break coming out of Cloud Paul. It should not matter, hopefully, as Orguz holds on to the FC. I think there's 1 more chorus section, maybe 2 more. I don't think we're... Oh, and the break from Orguz right before the chorus KI section. And no one to trade that break, but... Oh, wait. Oh, it was Bancho. Oh, man. I know I've been gone for 5 months, but I would... hope that they fix this problem. But I've been bamboozled once again by these ghost breaks here. And double break from Cloud Paul and AJ, but doesn't matter because Orguz still holding on to the FC 1600 combo. And as we approach the end of the map here, the last course KI section, and the only combo to be seen from Oklahoma will be from Mr. Jeffrey. And it looks like Orguz finds a real break at the end, but 350k in. Not enough map left, but did what they had to do to finally secure the first point for Nevada in round 16. They're still down to break point. They still have to win a pick from Oklahoma to equalize the score, though. I think this is the lowest score we see from Oklahoma all tournament here. They average around 2.6 million in round of 32. So, but they also didn't play Hard Rock at all round of 32. So that makes sense. They finally found a pick that they can potentially expose Oklahoma with. I don't know if it's going to be the same if they go with Hard Rock 2 with the precision. That is yet to be seen here. I'm sure someone who knows these players probably knows better than I do on what the Hard Rock 2 contest would look like. But yep, we are 4 pick, or my apologies, 3 picks in. It's 2-1 favoring Oklahoma as they're up a break point so far. It's going to be Oklahoma's pick. I can see DT1 potentially. I think the DT2 might have been like a DT2 ban from Oklahoma. It had been a red herring there, if I'm being honest, because yeah, I think Nevada just fell right in the Fremont 3 trap. And Nomad 3 Got the zigzag hacker. I supposedly it's really not Mac tech because it's not too many streams, but it's a high BPM map. It does have a lot of fast, high velocity slider patterns, but there is the there are crazy amount of wiggle patterns that are pretty hard to hit. I don't know how the replayer was able to FC that, but it's definitely an impressive showing there. Wonder if we're going to be seeing an FC here in this matchup between Nevada and Oklahoma. Yet to be seen here. I can definitely see the rosters kind of changing a little bit more. Oklahoma is have a 5-digit player, I believe around 11K. Might be one of the specialists, probably a potential like easy flashlight player, as we saw from the replay from round 16 showcase. So far, we only see Freaky Player in here. Don't know if the other players are warming up or still deciding rosters, but you see UFO in here. Come here once again. Has yet to sit out a singular map. See Cloud Paul in here once again. I imagine we're just going to see Orgu's Nevada main here. And I do see 858 just sticking around here. I believe they were the only one to be subbed out in Oklahoma. Gonna be seeing Mr. Jeffrey in here once again. Definitely kind of like a speed map, but you do have other aspects of the map to worry about, such as a lot of the snap aim control patterns to look out for. And getting into the map, I believe this is kind of a longer map. It's I think 3 minutes 50 seconds, and with the mapping on this, it's definitely a very. Oh no, I was wrong. Minute 40. I think I was probably thinking of No Mod 5. But yeah, I believe the shortest map in the pool. But yeah, once a map starts, it really doesn't slow down here. It's pretty much this for minute 40. But so far so good. 250 combo and no breaks for anyone quite yet. High AC advantage for Oklahoma though. 100k score just in accuracy alone. Averaging 99% for Oklahoma. We see both Pop on Free Player with 94%. But we'll see how far accuracy can take them. But it looks like Freaky Player is going to be the first one to break, traded by 858. And I think I saw a name flash from Mr. Jeffrey, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, Mr. Jeffrey also breaking. So it's this traded definitely benefited Nevada, as they still have 2 FCs on the board as we get into this high slider section here, slider aim section. And yeah, both Orgus and Cloud Paul holding onto FCs. UFO once again, kind of being that knight in shining armor for Oklahoma. And as we get into this little flow aim finger control section here, all 3 FCs do remain. We do see a lot better scoring combo from Nevada, but unfortunately do find a break from Freaky Player and a break from UFO. Definitely going to be a deciding break here in this match as we hit to final slider. But it looks like the UFO FC wasn't going to be enough anyways, as Nevada does end with 2 FCs from Cloudpaw and Orgus with pretty decent accuracies. And yeah, that's a breakpoint for Nevada. It's going to equalize the score here. It's now going to be 2-2 going to Nevada's next pick. And I think they finally found something they can rock with. I don't think there's really any more tech maps here. If they want to stick to something they're more comfortable with, I guess No Mod 5 is a potential pick. I don't think there's really any more tech for them to potentially be used, as I don't think the free mods have really any tech there. Yeah, Fremont 1 just aim. Fremont 2, I think it's streams? I forgot. Like that the showcase not too long ago to get familiar with the maps. Fremont 2 is one of them. I'm not remember. Oh yeah, Fremont 2 is kind of your anti-mod. But it looks like we're going to be seeing HR2 come out of Nevada. Gonna see if they can just abuse the HR against Oklahoma. Yeah, this is a definitely well-known map set here. Got the Crescent Moon Allen Boss theme in the music. This is gonna be CS 6.5. It's gonna be our precision map. Both aim, and then it gets kind of a little bit more heavier on some of the streams in the back half. But yeah, it's gonna be precision. It's not a crazy skill set. Some other crazy skill sets here, so it's just some aim and some basic streams to look out for with, I believe, 170 BPM. See, free player Cloud Paul stick around. I'm really, yeah, Orgu is probably gonna be here also, unless there are any potential precision. Yeah, precision only players have to have any secret weapons here from either of these states. So we do see UFO in here again. But I think from both these states, I think we only seen one player subbing from each state, so certainly have not seen the full rosters quite yet from either of these states. Yeah, UFOs perma lobby this higher term. I definitely believe it. Got Miss Jeffrey in here again. It's pretty standard 6-player roster for both these teams. And Hard Rock 2 now underway here. So far, we are looking like a potential TV. We find a early break from Cloud Paul though. Probably just getting used to the map, and yeah, a double break from Nevada. They're only to be traded by 858 from Oklahoma, so already a pretty good combo lead. Also, UFO and Mr. Jeffrey with 99% accuracy. Mr. Jeffrey, unfortunately, with the break there, not to be traded by anyone from the Nevada side. The 1FC versus 1FC, but with better supporting combo on the side of Nevada here, which is why we're seeing a decrease in the score difference. But there will be a break from Freaky Player to kind of slow down the attack there from Nevada. But now we're getting to the stream section now. And it's not, the streams are not too flowy. There are some cut patterns to kind of look out for on CS 6.5, but we do see breaks come out. Freaky Player chain miss for Freaky Player, but to be traded by 858. And the two FCs are still being seen here by both Orgus and UFO, the main players for their respective states, but just better supporting combo from Cloudpaw with a 500 combo, 100 away from the FCs, and only a small supporting from 858 here. But it's still the accuracy though from both UFO and Jeffrey are putting up some numbers here, are big contenders, and the Soul Slider gets both the FCs, and that will pretty much equalize it right there. What a sad way to see the FCs get taken away on such a simple slider. That is just crazy. And imagine the mindset of both Orgus and UFO thinking that they probably lost it for the state because it got slow slide, but no, pretty much everyone got slow slider there. I don't know if this is a sight read for these players, or they just forgot about that slider there that everyone just missed on. Yeah, the sliders there, although they did miss, they do get the S ranks there. Unfortunately, I think due to the accuracy from Freaky Player, I think that did bring down Nevada just a little bit to kind of make this map a little bit less contentious than what it could potentially be. And yeah, that's actually a break one. This was Nevada's pick. So Oklahoma gonna be up 3-2 going to their next pick. I know they got DT1 under their belt, potentially No Mod 1 under their belt. I can see the No Mod 2 avoidance from both these states just because it's just a 5-minute long consistency map. Both game with not crazy streams, it's just basic streams, but I believe in the last third of the map, that's where you start to see some of the cut streams come into play there with potentially missing possibilities. And it looks like from Oklahoma, we're getting DT3, which I believe is going to be... Is this our speed pick? Must have been wrong by DT2. Let me take a look again. Oh no, I remember. It's kind of like, yeah, it's just a awkward DT map in general. Now that I remember. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I think it's the approach circles are is slower than usual, and just weird mapping in general. Yeah, DT2 was the speed pick. Now that I remember. And we finally see Champ Q in here for Nevada. Wonder if we're going to see potential Rossi change from Oklahoma. Although this is a totally different skill set from what we've been seeing all match. But yeah, UFO certainly going to be in here again. He's kind of just their well-rounded player. Do see the lock in here. So we do see some significant changes coming to Nevada. And guess potentially Orgu's in here once again. Makes sense. The 858 in here from Oklahoma. See if any of the specialists come out. Actually, Orgu looks like they won't be playing this time around. Gonna be subbed out for Champ Q or the lock. Cloud will be sticking around though. Has played every map so far. And we do see the main three for Oklahoma. And this was Oklahoma's pick, so see how strong they are on this map. Let's see. I think this is the shorter map. Let's see what the time is on here. Yeah, about 2 minutes long. Ooh, looks like Orgus, from what they say in the chat, is their pin is broken. This could be quite detrimental if it cannot be fixed for Nevada, as it is their main player. I don't know if this is a fixable issue or if it's like, yeah, just perma broke here. Just switch to the mouse and keyboard, man. This is low AR poop, yeah. Personally, I'm not an AR low AR type guy, so a little bit less excitement kind of me seeing this map, but it's only 2 minutes, so I think I can survive. You see Champ Q coming out here. I wonder if they're gonna be subbing in Orgus here last minute. But the match. Oh wait, no mind. I just scroll down. Something going on here in the chat. Looks like restarting computer. Oh, I guess Champ Q is restarting or someone else's. Looks like we do see a timeout from the sub Oklahoma. I don't know. No, if timeouts are. I don't think USA ever had timeouts. I'm not too sure. Looks like the referee is gonna allow some sort of lenience here. This is a very competitive match, so certainly gotta be by the rules here. But yeah, looks like yeah, no timeouts in the rules as noted from the referee, but is allowing for potential tech issues. I'm assuming this is for Champ Q since he was the only one to leave the lobby. We are waiting a while here, so do have some a little bit of interruption here. But it's in the referee's interest to try to keep the integrity of the match by allowing this. But it looks like Oklahoma is kind of contesting the decision here. Oh, yeah, looks like Oregon's finally in here. It looks like his pendant broke. It was the nib. For the most part, you can't play without a nib. I actually have like a small bag of like 100 nibs from Amazon a long time ago. Just to keep them handy. Obviously, it doesn't do Orgus any good because, you know, we all live in the same state, but yeah. It looks like, well, we'll see what happens here. See what happens with Orgus. It looks like, you know, that we are seeing mouse movement here. And they're hitting circles, so whatever the problem was seems to be fixed. Alright, seeing the break from Paul here from early on. 52-minute maps. It's not too long and it's really not too confident, so any misses could count pretty heavily against the total potential maximum score. But yeah, just traded breaks from A5A and Cloud Paul so far. Everyone else holding on to FC, so we got 4 FC still on the board. Oh, but there was a late break there from Mr. Jeffrey, so we'll give the combo advantage to Nevada. And accuracies looking to be favoring Nevada also, so they both hold both the combo and accuracy advantage. And this was a pick from Oklahoma, so we could be seeing potential back-to-back breakpoints. And yeah, even with the pin problems from Argus, they are hitting the wiggle patterns, which ideally probably one of the harder patterns to hit with on tablet for sure. And we're seeing multiple breaks come in out of Nevada, and one FC versus the other, both UFO and Orgus, their respective states' main players, top players. So seeing another Orgus and UFO match, head-to-head match here. But one thing Nevada has that they do have the accuracy advantage, although combos are identical. The accuracy definitely goes a long way there. It is keeping the score difference at bay, but we are kind of coming to the end here, so I don't know if there's potential time left for Oklahoma on the comeback. And big chain miss there from 858, and UFO does miss at the end. And Nevada taking this break point, as this was Oklahoma's pick, so we're gonna be 3-3 here in this round of 16 match. Each state with one more pick left. I was actually kind of surprised by this pick from Oklahoma. I kind of figured more aim from them. No Model 1 being one of them. Free Model 1 potentially being another one for them pick, but it went with the DT3 or DT1. You know, they placed number 1 last week. Kind of what I figured. And Nevada left it open, which I'm quite surprised. I don't know if the DT1s or if the map pool is very different from Round 32 map pool. I know a lot of the map pools from USC, I wouldn't say are experimental, but they're typically different from your other pooling from other tournaments. I guess Orgus is kind of still broken, but I mean, it looks like they're playing just fine, so. Yeah, this will be Nevada's pick, I believe, and I don't know where to go here, honestly. And they're gonna go no mod 5. They did lose on the Fremont 3 speed. We'll see how they do with this speed pick. Yeah, it's like if you ever played like Lapex maps, it's like it's kind of like your mech techie map. See, lots of tap in, lots of tech. Not too different from other map sets of the Composer Lapex. It looks like I'm gonna be seeing AJ come in here, Cloud Paul, or who's staying in here. I imagine Oklahoma has the standard three-person roster. UFO, Mr. Jeffrey, and 858 once again. Let's do see UFO, just waiting on Jeffrey and 858, and we can get this map started. This is Nevada's last pick. No matter what, we're going to see both these states get the last pick in. So we'll see if this ends with a state winning or potentially go to tiebreaker. Is really the two options that we have now. How we get there, the trip might look different, whether it's Oklahoma getting the break point or we go back-to-back break points. So each state wins their own last pick. See how we get there. Yep, pre-standard rosters here, just a sub from AJ. For us out of Oklahoma, and yeah. I remember, I don't think this is quite a speed map. I think that's just me, yeah, just tech. We do see some of the flow aim and kind of snap aim here with high velocity sliders. I don't think no, yeah, I think it's actually like 170 BPM. I don't think the BPM's too high. I believe it is kind of higher AR and AR 9.6. But yeah, it's just gonna be pretty standard tech map. And everyone hits the build up here. It's intro to the map. Yep. All 6 FCs on the board, actually favoring Nevada with the triple SS. Actually, I mean, if I'm seeing this right here, everyone's got SS except for UFO. Now we're starting to see the score go to the side of Oklahoma here. With those axe drops from Cloud Paul. I haven't seen the heavy tech patterns yet, but we are certainly building up to it. You have to watch for some of these cut streams though. But yeah, still 6-way FC. No clear winner in sight so far, just an athlete for Oklahoma. You still see the amazing act coming out of Mr. Jeffrey here. Oh wait, was there a break from Cloud Ball that I just have not noticed? Oh, there's a break from AJ though. That's gonna be certainly a lot more consequential, but it is traded by Mr. Jeffrey, who was sporting an SS until now. Do find a break from 858 and a break from RO16. No FCs on the board from Nevada, and it's gonna be UFO holding on to the sole FC in the lobby right now. We're just halfway into the map, halfway to go, so it's not quite guaranteed for Oklahoma quite yet, as Cloud Paw is kind of holding up a barrier to a huge score lead from Oklahoma, so it is keeping a score at bay. Score difference at bay. And there is recovery from Nevada. Another break coming out 858. Not a big combo from Mr. Jeffrey. So Cloud Paul is doing everything they can to try to claw this back from Oklahoma. And I don't know if the combined combo is enough from Nevada, but I think the score is actually going down. They are clawing it back right now. But it's going to take all 3 players from Nevada to, potentially get the score lead back here. Luckily, it's not that big of a difference right now. So I think UFO, even with holding on to the FC, everyone from Nevada has to hold on to their current combos to potentially get this one back. They're all sporting very good accuracies, but I think the advantage isn't quite clear. It's actually very even. We get into the streams, the cut streams, and no one breaks. So far, no one has broken since 400 combo ago, but everyone has to hold a combo right now. Recovery on all fronts here. It's pretty much Claude Paul against UFO. It's a 1v1. And do we see a break? Yeah, we saw a break from Mr. Jeffrey. No trades from Nevada. This is going to be a huge combo lead. And they finally take the score lead back. 9K, 10K, and growing. It's still not guaranteed yet. All the players from Nevada have to hold on to their combos to stick with the lead, as there's still an FC from UFO. Break from Mr. Jeffrey. That's not going to do them any favors. And it's 50K. And they hit the circular pattern. They broke on that the first time, but they were able to get it in the back end where it really mattered. And it looks like Nevada will be taking their fourth pick home with them. This was their pick though, so it wasn't a huge upset here, but it was definitely very exciting to see FC from UFO was just not enough. And Cloud Paul, round of applause. But honestly, that was definitely a team point from Nevada and how they kind of came back in the last half of No Mod 5 there. And I know it's usually pretty exciting to see a TV, but I should remind y'all, it is a dematory 9-minute TV map. So honestly, if you play one of them, you've probably, you've seen it all. As far as dematory maps go. But yeah, that was Nevada's last pick, and we're going to be going to Oklahoma's last pick. Like I said, I expect the DT1 here. Yep, last pick map of the match before potential TV. But one thing we all know, that Oklahoma has to win the last pick to not get moved to the lower brackets. Like I said, both these teams won 5-0 in their first matches. So this is definitely a very, very exciting play from both these states. I think we don't usually see these states get too far into this tournament, but I can definitely see some very good things coming from either of these states, no matter if they win or lose here tonight. But we do see Fremont 1 coming out of Oklahoma, which is AIM. It's I believe it's kind of a consistency map, but there's just so many high spacing jumps in here. Yeah, it's around 4 minutes long, 212 BPM aim. I don't think there's really too much to say about the map in general, though. But yeah, this is a free mod, so you have to have one hidden, one hard rock, and third could be no mod or wherever mod they choose to go with. Yeah, we got Kyoko no Tabibito by Shinra Bancho. I don't. Looks like AJ will be sticking around here. Gonna see Orguz, I believe, is gonna be a hard rock player. I mean, it's usually what you'll see in OWC. Usually the top players go no mod to try to quote unquote get the guaranteed FC per se. OC UFO, I believe, is just gonna be the hidden player, 858 hard rock, and I think Mr. Jeffrey's gonna be no mod. I kind of forgot what it was for Nevada. I think Orguz goes hidden off of hard rock. I think AJ goes no mod. But this is, I believe this is a different Nevada roster from Fremont too, though. Yeah, Cloudball hard rock, Orguz hidden. Okay, as predicted. UFO hidden 858 Hard Rock. Okay, yep. As predicted here, but yeah, it's just gonna be jump. The strip jump aims, you know, triangle jump patterns. But there's some back and forths also. Gonna look at this map too closely because it wasn't anything, I think, anything worthy of noting. There's a world where UFO goes easy. I don't know what the easy rule is here. That might be a handicap, because typically in easy rules we never see they're usually never allowed to get 1,000,000 points. Yeah, I don't think that USC ever. Yeah, they definitely a lot easy. Never mind. Also a lot of flashlight too. But so far, 5 FCs on the board. Mr. Jeffrey is the only player to break so far, and they're on the no mod too. Usually not a good look. Your no mod player breaking. I mean, so you kind of put the weight on the modded players, but for the most part, hidden is just business unusual, depending on the player you're talking about. But we do see a break from Cloud Paul, and that will put the combo bench in the favor of Oklahoma. We hear the break noise from Orguz there, and no trades from either of the FCs from Oklahoma. It will be traded by Mr. Jeffrey, but they were only the supporting combo, and there's only one FC outside Nevada, and that's going to be AJ versus 858 and UFO, and we're going to be seeing Oklahoma take the score lead now, and growing very rapidly at that too. It's a longer map. We're halfway through, but it's not too combo dense. And oh my, double break from Nevada. One of them being the FC, and I don't want to call it here because it's a longer map, but we are seeing a huge tie break potential here. Don't want to say TV confirmed, but the conditions are kind of meeting TV here. Yeah, it's a 9-minute TV map, everyone. At this point, I'd say, yeah, go get go microwave whatever food you have. Go heat up some popcorn. Do see the break from UFO, but 858, the hard rock player of all people, holding on to the FC, is quite goated behavior with 99% act too, as I might add. Map that is really not that hard to act because of the map itself, the skill set itself. But yeah, but they are out acting the other modded players, so definitely not a performance to scoff at here. And he hits the circular space stream pattern. Absolutely nuts. Do find a break from Mr. Jeffrey. And yeah, okay, yeah, TB is pretty much confirmed at this point. And I think it's worthy of ping. I don't know if the other matches in the one UTC to UTC block got this. I got TV, but this is definitely something special here, if that hasn't already been announced. And that will be TV confirmed here. Not even on the main channel, but on the Hippo Cup channel. We're gonna be seeing TV. Oh, did I get pinged? Oh no, I was just giving. Okay. No, I just did not see the ping from way earlier, about an hour and a half ago. But yeah, here we are, TB. Ladies and gentlemen, I can start to see the viewership already going up. 9-minute long Divatory TV map. If I'm not mistaken, it's just like kind of like aim and streams, right? Like every other Divatory map. What BPM is? This 210 BPM. Kind of sounds pretty. No, it's 152. Okay, maybe it's not the dematory map that I've ever seen before then. But it does sound like it's just hearing the music, it does sound like it's kind of like Death Streams though. I wonder what that's like on 152. I do see Champ Q in here, but I think they're only here as a lobby fill for now. I don't see potentially see the roster changing all too much. Going to be seeing 858, UFO, and Mr. Jeffrey for Oklahoma. Probably going to be seeing Orguz, Claude Paul, and they've been going back and forth between AJ and the Lock. For Nevada, we'll see who gets slotted in here. See 858 in here, of course. Yeah, I don't see really any likeliness of a roster change for Oklahoma. They're gonna just stick to the main three and go with it. Nevada, yeah, pushes up in the air, who we will see as the final three for Nevada. And it's been 5 months since I participated as staff in a tournament, and my very first stream back as a streamer and commentator is a TV match in the United States Cup. This is very exciting stuff for me, to say the least. And yep, actually we're gonna be seeing referee in here for Oklahoma. I don't know if they just had referees sit to the side and, you know, practice TV for the last two maps. Yeah. No 858 this time around. I think we've seen referee like one of the first two maps, I believe, for Oklahoma. Okay, yeah, we do see Nevada just keeping AJ in. Will be Orguz, Cloudball, and AJ for Nevada. But pretty significant roster change for Oklahoma, as they pretty much kept the same three for the most part, kind of like perma lobbied three of the players. But yeah, TB underway. We are finally here. I don't know if there were other matches going to TB. I didn't see a ping about it. So, yeah. On the Hippo Cup channel, not even one of the USC channels, since we had so many matches going on last minute this weekend, most likely due to holiday. All right, this is, yeah, kind of what I expected from the map. What's the star range on this map? Kind of lower in star range, 6.61. Probably very doable for all the players in this lobby, but we do see a break coming out of referee here. I believe the only break in the lobby so far, but it's a 9-minute map. That's a substantially very early break considering. Oh man, yeah, this is the evil TV. You got me making these players play a 9-minute map. I don't think this map is too stamina heavy. It's 150 BPM. That's pretty much an ult map for these players. I think they can pretty much just single tap streams, honestly, if these are truly 150 BPM streams. Yo, who pulled the TB? I think could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure Dada does all the pulling here for USC. I think he does it for Hippo Cup also. But I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. I do see a break, another important break here coming from Cloud Paul and Mr. Jeffrey. So it's just UFO and Orguz, the two players I expected to honestly hold on to FCs here. And there goes a huge break from AJ. Oh, and referee trades. Those were the two big supporting combos for the FCs for their respective states. So it's still like a very neck and neck match here. And there goes a huge break from UFO, 1,000 combo. And now this is a 9-minute map, so that 20k score lead is actually a pretty significant lead considering. But Yeah, as long as Orgus holds on, that scores will start to come down and down as we get further in the map. We just hit the quarter mark. That's what, I can't maps correctly, what, 2.5 minutes? Yeah, 2.5 minutes of playing so far. Yeah. Oh, there goes a break from Orgus and another break. And combo-wise, it's pretty even. Yeah. Mr. Jeffrey versus Cloud Paul. UFO versus AJ. More breaks come out. Orgus and Referee. There goes a huge break from Mr. Jeffrey. Top combo in the lobby. But now be passed over to Cloud Paul. And UFO also breaks with Mr. Jeffrey. And really no trades. Big trades from Nevada besides Orgus, who's already been breaking so far. I don't know if it's getting nerves or what, but yeah. It's going to be Clawpaw and AJ now with really the only big combos in the lobby so far. 3,000 score point lead and coming down pretty expeditiously right now. So Nevada should be starting to see the score lead here soon. And they finally have got the score lead back for the first time in TV. There goes a big break from Cloudpaw. But I think AJ's score combo is still enough to kind of keep in the lead, but it looks like actually it's not. We do see pretty good recoveries coming from every single player from Oklahoma, so they will get that score lead back very quickly after they just lost it. And yeah, I don't. This is. I don't know what the outcome of this tiebreaker is gonna be. Looks like we're about hitting the halfway mark, the 5-minute mark of this map. Biggest combo is gonna be on AJ with 900, but I think combined it's kind of even right now. Oh, and a huge miss on that little what? Oh my god! This is kind of like the slow part of the map that you don't want to break on. And it's right at the middle of the map too, so that's going to heavily cap AJ's potential score there. And no trades from Oklahoma, so yeah, they have a huge score lead right now of 30k. 30k doesn't sound much on a 9-minute map. It is a pretty significant lead. Luckily, Orgus and Cloudpaw kind of playing some defense right now. Cloudpaw with the break is all up to Orgus to try to do whatever they can to keep the score lead from getting out of hand right now. But is a break from Referee, but Mr. Jeffrey and UFO are holding pretty good combos right now. And will be a pretty significant combo lead for Oklahoma as Mr. Jeffrey matches with Orgus, and you got UFO here supporting Mr. Jeffrey. Actually supporting each other, they have the exact same combo marker. And yeah. We're going to get to the break section here. The players able to see each other's scores. Nevada sees that they're 85k down. All hope is not lost, though. We have seen crazier stuff happen on this map, so we'll see. That's definitely going to add a little bit nerves to, honestly, both teams, as Oklahoma knows they don't have the guaranteed point here. But Nevada knows that they're not too far behind and know that they can't miss. Clawpaw with the break along with AJ. Luckily, Orgus is still there. And we got a double break from Mr. Jeffrey and Referee. So it is Orgus versus UFO here. It's going to be one of these two combos that's going to decide the match potentially. But right now, the score lead really isn't going into either direction. It's going to be staying pretty stagnant here. And yeah, the map is starting to pick up here. The aim get a lot more harder, get a lot more space, get a lot. Oh no! Huge chain miss coming from Orgus, and UFO doesn't trade it. I don't know if we call it here because still got a core of the map left. But that combo from UFO just keeps on growing and growing, and that score lead does continue to rise. They went from 120 to now 170k. And I don't want to call it here because it's still like, what, 2-3 minutes left on the map. But it's really no big combos in sight from Nevada. There is some recovery on Cloudpaw, but it certainly won't do anything in the favor for Nevada right now. And I don't know what the rest of the map, I don't know if there's one more hard section or all of this is just outro. But I think it might be safe to say Oklahoma does get the point here. We'll see. If this is all outro, yeah, this might as well be a win for Oklahoma. But we'll wait until the official submitted scores come in. Oh, it's just a very long outro. Yeah, that figures with the Dematory songs. Yeah, classic Dematory. Absolutely correct. That's the case here. I don't suspect UFO missing on this, as I potentially made a caster curse there, but I don't think it would make a difference anyways. And 2000 combo, yeah, that will be the top max combo of this lobby. I don't think anyone's gotten above 1500 besides UFO. And yeah. And with this still like a minute left of outro, this win will be going on to Oklahoma. I don't know who off the top of my head who they're gonna be going up against next in the bracket, but this was a winner's bracket match, so this is not a knockout round for either of these states. Both these teams will be going to the round of 16, and with Nevada going to the losers, or not round of 16, quarterfinals, with Oklahoma with a guaranteed semifinals appearance. And last spinner to end off the map, Oklahoma getting their 5th point on the board after going 10 maps in a row. Or my apologies. Yeah, winning 10 maps. Okay. All right, and that will be GG's here. Honestly, pretty interesting as match went, as there was a couple of times where we went back to back on a break point. So although it is 5-4, it's definitely an interesting journey how we got here. And oh no. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. And yep, Oklahoma's going to be our winner. It's going to be advancing to winners quarters with Nevada going down to losers quarterfinals. And with that, this is not the end of the weekend here. I think we will not be playing any more matches on not Hippo Cup stream. I think this might be the only time we might have to do this. Obviously, the amount of matches in quarterfinals doesn't really change all too much, although there are a little bit less match. I think like 1 or 2 matches less. So this may happen again. I don't know if we're ever gonna have 4 streams in a row like this. But with that, if I look on the sheet here real quick, if I can get it pulled up. Next match will be SoCal and Tennessee at 3 UTC, but we still have Illinois and Missouri going on right now on the C stream. If you want to watch that, I'm going to post that in the chat here. And yeah, go take a look at that match. But the 3 UTC match between SoCal and Tennessee will be starting here soon, shortly. That'll be the first seed versus the 16th seed, but like I said, it's not I don't think we did qualifiers, so see what happens now. Obviously, SoCal's known to be a pretty tough team, pretty tough state to go against, so we'll see what happens if Tennessee can pull through. But with that, I will be ending the stream here, and I hope to see y'all on the C stream or SoCal and Tennessee. It's gonna be on the A stream, so I'm gonna paste that link in here. All right, I will catch all y'all later. This has been an exciting time for me, coming back after 5 months and seeing the tiebreaker. I'm truly appreciative of this moment. I'll catch y'all later. Goodbye.